everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jessica and I am a part-time reseller using the name Lather, Rinse, Repeat Retail. Today's video is going to be about what sold in 5 days or less. So I put up a poll on my Instagram at Lather, Rinse, Repeat Retail and asked you if you would rather have a video about what sold in 5 days or less or what sold for $75 or more. And it was quite unanimous, almost unanimous. I think it was like 18% to 78% or something like that. Those numbers don't work, but it was a lot of people that wanted a video of what sold in 5 days or less. So I'm only going to cover the months of January, February, and March so far, just because that is when I started keeping track of when I listed items, so I can obviously then keep track of how fast they sold. So I'm just gonna get right into it. I did have my first day of work at my new job today. I'm pretty tired considering I just finished up working at the restaurant on Saturday, which is 2 days ago. It's Monday and I'm hoping to get this edited and out tonight. That may be a little optimistic, but yeah, that's the plan. So I just wanna get this done, get this information out there to you and get it posted right away. The first thing on my list here is sold on January 26th, and it is a Pharmacy Deep Sweep Toner. So that was something that I had received in my BoxyCharm box for that month and listed because it wasn't going to be something that I used, and it sold in 2 days. So I don't know if there's a ton of people on Poshmark that sell makeup and skincare, but I do, and it always moves pretty quickly for me, or it sits forever. One of the two. The next 2 items I sold on Facebook Marketplace, and I sold them to the same person on the same day, and I only had them up for sale for 1 day, and they were both Lululemon tank tops. So Lululemon is a brand that sells fairly quickly. I don't think that that's a hot take for anyone, but these were some pretty old tank tops. They were the No Limits bra tank, and those have been around for a really long time. These ones were in excellent use condition. They barely had any wear on them at all. I didn't list them on Poshmark simply because I kind of paid up a little bit for them and I didn't want to risk either just breaking even or even maybe losing some money. So I did pop those guys onto Facebook Marketplace and sold them there. Next up, we're moving right into February. So I only started keeping track at the end of January, so I didn't have a ton to mention from January. But next is one that I actually sold on Depop. So this was my second sale on Depop. It was this Christopher Wanton Go Yard zip up hoodie. And if you watch my what sold in the first 2 weeks of February video, which I'll link up above, I kind of talk about why that might have moved quickly. But basically it was like a fairly rare piece. And I had no idea when I saw it at the thrift store. I just picked it up because it was in really great condition and it felt nice. And when I got it home, I realized it was actually kind of valuable. So I listed that for $115 and sold it in 5 days for full price, but with free shipping. And next up was a sale for 3 days. So this guy here was the Free People Movement black tank top, and I had it listed for $30. Somebody sent me an offer for $20 and I accepted. Could I probably have held out and maybe gotten couple dollars more? Sure, but I am not in the storage business. I'm in the selling business. So I accepted a reasonable offer and got that guy out of my apartment. Next up is an Adrian Vidini Merino wool gray sweater, which sold in 1 day. So it sold the day after I listed it. This one here, I'm assuming it sold quickly because it's merino wool. I've had an Adrian Vidini tank top in my closet forever, and it's just not moving. It doesn't even get a lot of interest, even though I think it's pretty cute. But yeah, this was 1 day after it was listed, boom, out the door. So I love those. This is another one of those situations. It was a Vineyard Vines half zip with these have a word that Vineyard Vine uses, and I don't remember what it is. I think it starts with S. Anyway, it had little whales embroidered on the top half of it, and it was super cute, and it sold in 1 day. I had it listed for $35 and I sent an offer to Likers for $31 and discounted shipping, and somebody accepted. And last in February, for things that sold in 5 days or less, was a Cloth & Stone pink button-up shirt. So Cloth & Stone is a brand that you can find at Anthropologie. I probably noted that in the listing, and it sold in 3 days. I had it listed for $28. Somebody sent me an offer for $20 and I accepted. So moving into March. Okay, so I sold quite a few of these pretty quickly. So in the BoxyCharm sales, you can buy MAC lipsticks for $5 US, and I bought 6 of them, all in different colors. And they all sold quite quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them all sold the day after I listed them. So I don't just go mad and buy a ton, even though they sell really quickly. Obviously, I just list them on Facebook Marketplace for $15, which is $9 less than they retail for at the MAC store. So everyone's kind of getting a pretty good deal. They're quick flips, but they are super annoying to sell. I don't even know if I'm going to keep picking them up. I hate selling on Facebook Marketplace. I typically only do it to get money to then go thrifting, just because everybody's always messaging you, is this available? You have to arrange a time, and anyway, it's just kind of a lot of work when it's much more relaxing for me to just list something on the internet, and when it sells, I get to package it up and bring it to the post office on my schedule. Okay, next up is a Patagonia black long sleeve, like half zip. It's like a more thin material, but it's fitted, so I think it was like sort of a heat gear climate type shirt. But I listed that for $25, and somebody sent me an offer for $20 and I accepted. Next up was a Lululemon vest. This vest was super nice, actually. I couldn't believe that I found it for the price that I did. It was normally, I bought it at Value Village, and normally they mark Lululemon up like crazy, even if it's not very nice. But this was in really nice condition, super nice vest. The name is escaping me and I don't have it written here, but I had it listed for $65. Somebody sent me an offer for $50 and I accepted. Next up was, another lipstick. Again, that sold in 1 day. The next thing is this cosmetics facial massage roller. So it's like this, it's a pretty heavy weighted facial massager. I actually have another one available in my closet as well. But I had this listed for $30, and for closet clear out, I messaged somebody and asked if they would take $25, or asked if they were interested in having me drop the price to $25, and then they would get the discounted shipping from Poshmark. They said, hey, could you do $22? And I was like, sure. So I sold that for $22, and Poshmark gave them a discount. I try to do that a lot on closet clear out days. If people like an item, I'll send them, I'll bundle it, put a message in there that says, hey, thanks for your interest in this item. I'd be happy to make the price XYZ, and then you will also get discounted shipping on Poshmark. Sometimes that results in a sale. It's great that I don't have to send an offer to Liker and pay for the shipping discount myself, so ultimately the buyer gets the same price, but I make a few dollars more. As well, it also stops me from just reducing the price and hoping for the best. I only do it if somebody's like, yes, okay, I would like to buy that. So then I haven't clocked the 90-day, it must be at least 10% off, because otherwise, if somebody messaged you and was like, hey, it's closet clear out, can you drop the price to this? And you would already drop the price and then bumped it back up, you wouldn't be able to do that. They wouldn't get the notification. Anyway, that's kind of a convoluted story, and maybe I should do another video on how closet clear out works and some of the benefits and strategies about it. If you'd be interested, just let me know. Next up is a super cool one that I was really excited about. So I actually posted a reel of this on my Instagram account, but I bleach dyed some pants. I had bought these forest green Betsy Johnson velour pants that I thought they were super cute. When I got them home, I noticed there was like this faint stain on the leg of them. So I bleach dyed them, and I made a reel showing how I did it. So once I finally got those bleach dyed and washed and steamed and ready for sale, by the time I actually listed them, I had had them for about a month. But once I listed them, they sold in 2 days. So that was pretty good. That was like an extra special sale because it was like, oh, somebody wants the thing that I dyed. So that was cool. I'd never bleach dyed anything before. And next was a sale that I just shipped out today. So it sold yesterday, and it was the Misguided polka dot dress. It was really cute. I found it at the thrift store. It was new with tags, and it was a really sweet summer dress. It was like a wrap dress. And yeah, I listed that for $40, and somebody sent me an offer for $30, and I accepted. And last but not least, another Lululemon piece. It was the pace skirt, the fast pace skirt, I don't know. It was this skirt. And I had that listed for $50, and somebody sent me an offer for $40, and I had sold that in 2 days after listing. So that is what some of the things that are selling quick for me are. I think some of those, like such as the Lululemon and the Patagonia, are normally pretty quick flips. Whenever I have brands like that, they do move pretty quickly. I don't think I've sat on anything Patagonia or Lululemon for longer than a month ever. And I do sort of try to price those things not too high, but I do still price them with a little wiggle room for offers. I do that with most of my items. There's been some retail arbitrage things that I just picked up and I shouldn't have, that the price that I paid for them versus the price that they're actually worth, once you factor in the 20% and any shipping discounts, it's actually pretty hard to make any offers on those. So I don't, and they'll probably sit in my closet for a pretty long time. But yeah, I did this video because I thought it would be kind of cool to see what moves quickly. Some of these, like I mentioned, are total flukes. Like I think that cosmetic facial massager, it was just got posted at the right time and the right person saw it, because I have another one listed and I don't even think it has any likes. So who knows? But yeah, otherwise, if you have any other video ideas that you'd like for me to do, I do have some sort of on my whiteboard there written down as plans, but I always like to do videos that people would like to see. So if you have any suggestions, just drop them in the comment. And if you like this video, I would love it if you could give it a thumbs up, or you could subscribe to my channel. That would mean the world to me. I really love every time I get a little notification that says I have a new subscriber or a new comment. I try to reply to them all right away. So if you've left me a comment, you've probably noticed that it doesn't take me too long. I have an email that notification that comes in whenever I get one. So yeah, so that's pretty much it from me today, guys, and we'll